What is up guys, what is up guys, and it is that time of the week where I'm going to bring out a new League of Legends guide, and this week's guide is going to be Talon guys. Talon is one of my favourite champions. I absolutely adore him, so I really am going to smash this game, hopefully. My build I think is absolutely kick-ass for Talon. It consists of a Frozen Mallet or a Trinity Force. You get your cooldown boots, you get a Black Cleaver, a Zephyr, I think it is called, which has tendency or whatever the frick it's called, attack speed, attack damage and cooldown. Then we get the Sageman's Blade, which is obviously like the Black Cleaver, and then we'll finish off with either a Last Whisper or more of my Mortius, depending on how the game is going. The first item guys, you can actually, if you're that confident with it, feel free to take your Boots of Speed and your Longsword. To be honest, I probably will take that as well, because the 2 health pots I think is a very, very nice, comfortable, sustainable. You've got the damage, you've got the movement, and you've got a bit of health regen from the health pots. I think it helps quite a lot. You can go for the double longsword, for rush that brutalizer. It's up to you guys. But I'm going to go with this build. So first spell I'll most likely take probably my my W, just so I can poke. If I think someone's in a bush, I can poke. It doesn't know, still that bit of safety for the slow. I got the reason I have exhaust on is purely for my passive. 10% more damage with the basic attack to any target that is slowed, stunned, immobilized or suppressed. And obviously this slows. So obviously massive help from Talon, especially if I'm in a 1v1 with their Jax or their Draven. I can imagine Jax will be top, so it's going to be a bit of a pain in the arse. I don't like going for first blood. Why? Because if people go for first blood like they are, go sit in a bush, by the time they all get into lane, if I'm top lane I'm already halfway to level 2, and once I get level 2 I can already start dominating my lane and win basically. Obviously it's not always as simple as that. Jax has already lost health, but see, you can see that that is a massive bonus for me, because he's going to jump over to my minions now. Okay, and I did not realise Fizz was actually in that bush. That was really stupid of me. So I'm going to exhaust him, be on the safe side. Fizz is going to get cocky. Okay, that wasn't too bad. So I got my health pots going, but they have really messed up their laning phase. I'm glad I got my W. So this should be fine. It should be perfectly fine. If I can just keep pressured on him. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but as my health pots are going up, it's a massive help. There's nowhere to hide. I got a nice group of minions at my tower now, so as you can hear, my dog is barking, which is a pain in the arse. I'm going to call that missing, which is not a problem. I'll probably most likely get my Q next if Jax feels quite jumpy. It feels like he wants to jump towards me, then I'm prepared for that. Right, he's on my minions. This is going to go down quite bad. If I'm careful, I've got him. Okay, I got him. He messed up big time there. He jumped onto my minions. Massive no-no. Because at this level, minions do a lot of damage, as you can tell. I also do quite a lot of damage early game. That was a complete fail for my W there. The reason I do so much damage early on is purely because of my runes. Now I have, I think it was flat 22 AD, flat AD runes, which gives you a massive bonus early game. The first item we are going to take, guys, is our Phage. So we want to get that health crystal and a couple of health pots, and then get straight back into lane. Jax is actually there, forget that. So we're going to go run straight back into lane. See if I can turn this up a tiny bit. Yeah, it should be a little bit better. Please ignore my dog. So as you can tell, I already do a lot of damage. If he wants to fight at my minions, this is fine. He missed. That's good. I'll pop a health pot. And you want to start maxing your Q, guys, because it really does do your most damage. It's good to have some points in your W for the slow, because obviously you do a lot more. You do 10% more damage to anyone that is slow. Who is missing? Draven. He would regret that, as you can tell. So Draven came up for a fail gank, and Fizz is coming up as well. It's cool, it's all good, it's all good. I'm going to pop this other health pot just so I have more HP than this Jax.
Let's finish this.
Jax can now sod off. He is probably most likely not going to be able to fight. If he does, he's got low HP. I'm now level 5 and Jax is still currently level 3, so this is a massive bonus. Okay, I'm quite happy you got that jump because I was going to get very kill hungry there, and I was most likely going to probably chase him under his tower and probably most likely die, but you know, it's all good. Get the minions going, pushing nicely. I'm wondering where Fizz has gone. My last hits are terrible at the moment, I realise that, guys. That isn't too bad. Because I'm 1 kill ahead, which is obviously a massive help. I'm really conscious about being in lane still. Especially when I don't have a flash on my ultimate, I've got no way to escape if I'm going to be ganked, which I most likely will. Because the way they are playing so far just means it's gank, gank, after gank, after gank. Jax wants to fight, I should hopefully be alright. I got it. Okay, that's good. Level 6, if they want to gank now, I can get away. Fizz doesn't have her ultimate. So I'm quite happy just to leg it. To be safe than sorry. If she wants to tower dive, she will most likely die. Like that. And that was well played. Obviously she got baited quite hard. I had my ultimate. Bad move on her part, guys. So I had a bit of a funny start, but I'm pulling it back straight away. Can we afford the phage? Yes we can. Now this is also really handy because why? 1, I'm a bit tanky, and 2...
Don't cross.
And 2, you got the periodic slow, which is obviously really handy, which will help quite a lot. I'm not going to reply, I was just going to put a smiley face, but I really don't want to actually. So as you can already see, I'm doing a fair wad of damage, nothing too special, but it's the sustain I'm happy with. I do, however, want to start maxing some points into my E because of the damage bonus it gives. Basically is a massive help. Okay, he ran, there's no point chasing that. He's out of lane again. Is he level 6 yet? No, he's probably not. So that is a massive help when I'm already level 7, and I'll be level 8 probably before he is level 6, unless he jungles, which isn't too bad. I should go and help. I am not really, didn't really see that then, to be honest. I was looking elsewhere at that map. I can't look everywhere at once, so, but that was, I could have helped, I suppose. That's bad play from me there. They are looking really nice and squishy bottom. So hopefully by the time Jax is level 6, I'm going to be level 8, which is just really going to help quite a lot. So again, I'm putting more points into my queue. His W is good. I think if you want more sustain in lane and more farming capability, then you can max with W. But if you're alright at last hitting and have a general basis of it, I don't really think you need to worry too much about his W. Yeah, alright, it's not too bad because it's slow, but I just personally think it's pretty whack.
They won't survive.
If we can somehow get someone to go on that Draven, I will run in. Let's go on that altar, force a team fight. Come on, Cher, run along. Okay. Focus, Draven. Actually, what are their items?
Let's
Focus Draven. Brand. Good. Nice. If we fight this. Actually got it going down. Shouldn't have left. But okay, yeah, that's nice. That's very nice. Good job. It's good. Now I can get all this lovely farm at my tower. Woo.
on the razor's edge.
So as you can see, the cooldown boots, obviously they work very nicely early game, especially when you get a lot, because we're going to have so much cooldown reduction, guys. It's going to be absolutely unreal. I personally don't like getting a frozen mallet straight away or getting a Trinity Force straight away. I don't really like a Trinity Force on Talon. I'm not saying it's a bad item because I know it's alright, but personally I just think it's a bit whack and I really want to get out of here before I die. That was me just overstaying my welcome. I do have an ultimate ready. I just didn't really want to pop it. Well, I do now anyway. So what we're going to go ahead and build now is... what do I want? Black Cleaver would be nice, just for that little bit of damage, more cooldown reduction and a bit of armor pen. That's really going to help. None of them are building armor, so I'm going to break their initial armor anyway, but I need to go down bottom before they go, before that Jax turns up, because I know he's about to. Health boxes already.
Nowhere to hide.
I really need to go and clear top before that starts getting pushed back. So we'll go back and clear that.
I never come.
Now that our W is maxed, I mean our Q, excuse me, I will start putting more points into this,
Let's finish
and then I will definitely start obviously maxing my W. If you think you need the more of the slow, then take it, but I don't see much point. I think the damage, I just think the increased damage on someone is so much better. Hopefully I can... shit, there it is. That was very lovely ultimate there by Brand. And Brand can have him as well. Very nice. Very nice. I didn't even have to waste my ultimate for Jax, which isn't bad. And now we can quite happily push it to tower without any interruptions, or a physical turn up in a second. The best thing about Talon's Q as well is you can actually use it on towers. I want this tower. Too late, Jax, too late. It was worth the tower though, in my opinion. Personally. So now we've got this nice little build going so far. I don't think so far AP is going to be much of an issue. Actually no, Talon, Fears and Jax when they get going I think are going to be a big issue. So I'm tempted to start on my Hex Drinker now. Actually I'm going to double check. See, I don't really need this yet, just yet. I don't think it's much of an issue to get that. So actually, I might get my lifesteal. No, I won't. I'm gonna save for that Hex Drinker. Jax is getting very tanky, and soon enough, I probably will finish into my Frozen Mallet, so I can be a bit more durable in fights. I'll get my Hex Drinker, my Frozen Mallet. I'm durable, and I can really smash out some damage, which is obviously a massive help. It depends, to be quite honest, if I'm really smashing out damage, then
Pledge life to honor.
If I was just to have woken up a bit there, I think I would have gone a lot better. Come on, I can reach him. Okay, that's good, I've got 2 of them. Now, hopefully... No, Jax already knows where I'm going. So, that means I'm going to go quite happily take that altar. Actually, no, Fizz is back. I'm not risking that.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, Bran died. I need to go and sort that Jax out on that top tower. Come on. You silly... I'm going to let that thing kill him just in case. Okay, so now we're going to go back and we're going to have a look at what we can buy. I can get the black cleaver. That is noteworthy. I probably will just finish that off just because I can. Because it's a pain in the ass to get. I hate farming for a black cleaver, to be quite honest. Oh, I need to clip my back. Oh, that felt good.
I never compromise.
Gonna round up here.
Only fools pledge life to honor.
But he will hurt if I'm going in a 1v1 fist fight with him. But I win, so. Fought Draven Flame. I actually think Jack's typing in that, but no he wasn't, because that's one of the spinners. Go on, you can get the kill, guys. You don't need me. Very nice. Very nice. I should be careful in case Fizz pops out. Right. First of all, time was already 9-0.
There's
Wait.
nowhere to hide.
Secondly, how was I to know he was typing?
Let's finish this quickly.
Thirdly, I saw you pop. Oops, pop. There. So, I don't know. I think I did anyway. If not, I don't really care. He shouldn't have been stood there, should he? Should have gone back to his tower. So, no. From my mum. Actually, believe it or not, I'm from my mother. Yes. Right.
Nothing to me.
So we went back, finished off the Hex Drinker. I probably will build the Maw from Mortius instead of the Black Cleaver. I mean the Last Whisper, excuse me. I didn't really, I had brain fart then.
Won't survive.
Go on, Cho. You can do it. Go. Engage, Joe. Engage. They're gonna focus on me. There goes all of his HP. Nice. Nicely done. Draven Troll. But, to be honest guys, this is why I really hate playing games. Because every time I try to record, and I'm not big-headed, but I do end up doing really well most games. And people just can't handle like losing like my score. They just, I don't get it. I really don't. I mean, yeah, I understand if it's ranked, it's completely different. I get that. But if you do good in a game, it's like if you do too good, the game is actually really shit. Like I think this is actually quite a bad game because I just do. I mean, yeah, I outplayed them, but I just really think it's a bit of a shit game because people just, once they start losing like this, they can't handle it and they just dick around. But then if you start, and then if you try to kind of balance it out a bit, then they just start, you know, like, then you start end up doing shit and it just gets even worse. Go on, Jax. Go on, Jax. Go on, Jax. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Only fools pledge to honor.
Talon is better than you, don't cry. I'm actually tempted to tell him to stop arguing because this is actually going on YouTube, but... Cheers, Joe. So, yeah. Obviously, some people are going to say, that was luck, but... Personally, I think that was because I knew when to flash out of that fight because I wasn't going to kill him. He would have killed me. So, you know what I mean. I'm going to start building my attack speed now, which is in my Differ? I don't know what the frick it's called. I've got a bit of lifesteal. I want a bit of attack speed now. Because obviously I'm not building the Trinity Force. The reason is I just don't like the item on people like Talon and Lee Sin. I frickin' hate it. I only like it on certain champions like Skarner and stuff like that. Plus I just love cooldown reduction on Talon. I think the more the better. Because his ultimate comes off so quick and I just love it. So obviously this does give the cooldown reduction. We've got the Black Cleaver and the boost, so it just gives so much cooldown reduction. Whilst absolutely dominating the game. I love it. I absolutely love it. Ooh, Draven's here. Hey, Draven. Oh, I've got the burps today, guys. I don't know why.
I never compromise.
So I'm gonna get this. I mean, the funny thing is, my farm is really bad. I mean, I'm still topping the game, but it's still really shocking for 20 minutes in. Well, actually, I don't know. The way the kills are going, it's not too bad, so.
Let's finish this quickly.
Come here. See, as you can see, the cooldown really does help, so. I can most likely tower dive that Draven and get away with it, to be honest. Yeah, I'm fine. Ooh, that was close. The thing is, you've got to remember with Talon though, is that he is not like a full-on carry. I see him as a bruiser, so he is made to do some damage and take some damage. I don't think he's meant to be there with a fountain dance. Although, actually, I remember when I was like level 10 in this game, something like that, and I remember playing Talon because he was my favourite champion back then. I remember actually building with Infinity's Edge, Fountain Dancer, and it did absolutely great, but it's not how he's played. It's really not. The only reason I'm extending this game and obviously not winning it now is because I'm trying to show you my build, guys. So I want to show you what I would build, how I would build it still. I don't need the Morgan Mortius yet because obviously they're not smashing what's damage at me. So I don't need that AP shield just yet. Jax probably will do quite a lot of damage because he's Jax. And as you can tell, he is doing lots of damage. Never fear, Talon is here. Now I have my Vicar, whatever the frick it's called. Go on! I've got her, she's mine. Good. I did get the exhaust off, so it helps. Looking at my items now, guys, I probably would build my Sanduin's Blade. Quite late not to have the dear, am I going to die for the first time? No, I'm not my team of Venom. I mean Venoms. I mean my team of Legends. Oh dear. Why on earth did I say Venoms? I meant they are lovely. I mean Brian's actually my friend. One of my gaming mates. So Troll Drax, please report, please. I mean they're only arguing because I obviously smashed them, so
Your allegiances mean nothing to me.
oh well, you know what I mean. Ugh. Normally I don't put up games like this because I don't like it, because I do have 20 for 0 and it is just absolutely silly. Silly. But I'm having fun. Giggity. My lifesteal is so bollocks right now, as you can tell. I really need a lot more. I haven't even got my frozen mallet yet, to be honest.
Finish this quickly.
I want to be careful getting this. 'Cause I don't know where they are.
They won't survive.
Draven was here, Joe. Okay. Whatever.
On the razor's edge.
Mine. That's why my friend didn't say anything then, like, oh, you dick. Choking time.
Pledge life to honor.
Yeah, so it's going quite nicely. They don't build any resistance against me, which is kind of funny. Our team is a very strong team setup for 3v3 as well. But that was Talon.
There's nowhere to hide.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Ooh, do we push or do we just hit the piss? I'm having fun, so I really want to get like a full-blown build going.
Let's finish
Let's
this.
go and get Biomore for the sake of getting Biomore. Because obviously guys, I want to show you my build actually in game, so I don't want to...
Down.
What a choke. The thing rapes me because I ain't getting tired of it. Don't pull me back. God damn it, my hex drink popped. Okay, well I can't kill that shit yet. Not yet, but I still need more gold. I need like another 400. I mean, they don't even bought one item that completely counters me, and that's a Aggressive Spectral Lantern. I don't know why they haven't built one at all. I mean, if they built that, my ultimate would be whack. But, you know. Let's go back and build my Sanjuan's Blade. And then all I need is my Mortius and my Frozen Mallet. And then we're all good. Yeah, there's 2 items left guys, which would be the Frozen Mallet, which we ain't gonna have time to build both of them. But you can see how it bases off. The Mortius. I wouldn't get the Mortius. I thought them two were going to be a really big problem ability power wise. But they're not, so I don't really care. Go on, Cho. Howard, Cho level 15.
Nowhere to hide.
Okay, well I do a bit of damage. Not really much, but a fair bit. Okay, I do a lot of damage. I lied. Did you notice? Notice that I lied? Okay, so I'll shut up.
Pledge life to honor.
I did get him, so that's good.
Has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
That was amazing. For those who don't know what just happened, she was here. I got my Q off on her. Cho actually ate her, and as she flashed, I popped my W over the wall like that, and it managed to get her as well.
Victory!
So that's it from this guide, guys. I would have got the Frozen Mallet and the Last Whisper or the Mortius, but in this case more Mortius. I will make sure my masteries are in and everything for you guys. If you want to see me do more, then hit that like button and subscribe. That's it from me, guys. Take care and peace out.